A Blessing in Disguise, Elizabeth Wesley, MLM Success Coach, MLMSuccessCoaches.com. I tried to create a business using attraction marketing. Knowing I had to start with the basics, as any beginner would, I started accepting contacts on social media sites and making a list by the hundreds. I thought the money is in the list. When is the last time you heard this? I began creating an online profile by socializing with others, with my contacts, and asking them had they heard of my opportunity prior to this. I had found that would open the door to make connections needed to build my business. I did. It didn't. I experienced and found lots of ways all the time. With each new opportunity came further procedures, fresh secrets, or as they're often spoken of as nuggets. I came to the position that when someone said they had a nugget for me, my brain would quit and end my thought process. I would close my mind to the idea. The information I was getting was not teaching me how to obtain victory for my family and me. The statement that I was pitched from each and everyone that wanted me to join their team was, "I'll be there for you every step of the way." When I did go in with them, their support was nowhere to be found. Their non-existent support was not producing revenue for me. I believed there was a better way. My mind told me there was more out there just for me. Deep inside, I knew that network marketing was going to make that center of influence grow that we needed for a better life. And guess what? It happened one day. In July 2009, my husband was laid off from a good-paying job in the construction industry. We never dreamed it would happen to us. This recession hit some of the most prominent businessmen and women in America. Many tragedies occurred. The buzz of layoffs were worldwide. When watching TV, it was ordinary to hear of another investigation or failure of one or several businesses. Very upsetting, I'm sure, not just to me, but everyone involved. I redevoted myself to discovering something I could do at home to help out financially. I sincerely didn't realize everything I was getting myself into. A number of times prior to this, I began checking out different opportunities, frequently phoning the phone numbers on signs that I saw posted, ordering information on the internet. All of them were a total ripoff. I turned to an online business at this point. I started by trying several long-time business opportunities. I tried a number of businesses before ultimately deciding which business to spend my time working with. You do know you spend your time and your energy. You barter your work, which is in reality your time, for wealth. Most of the time spent working internet opportunities is, as a rule, just trading your time for zilch or very little capital. I had an insignificant success at first, but nothing to tell, nothing to write home about. My feelings told me I was sure. I knew I was getting nearer to the recipe necessary for me to be successful. I felt it. I reminded myself that I'm merely earning my dues right at this moment. I'm doing it the tough way, but learning nonetheless, so I kept up the momentum. I had another insignificant success with the home business after trying several before it, constantly costing me more money than I made, which seemed to be what everyone else was doing. Everyone thinks this way in these positions. There were rumors of acquaintances working from home, having success, and I was on a quest to find out how they did it. I wouldn't want my spouse to be correct when he would explain to me that the whole online business thing on the World Wide Web was a scam. I didn't want to hear it. I knew better. There were far too many success stories for every single one of them to be lies. While attacking every answer, I began acquiring the conduct and resources of a thriving home business. Somewhere on their list of complaints, the same thing would appear. I was beginning to observe this more and more. Everyone was told to duplicate. Ever heard of duplication? Every person I know had a crisis giving their group a duplicable method of successfully attracting people to their business. I followed lots of different ways. These programs would advertise tools to use and hence attract people in other membership programs to your site. Then I met Kenneth and Lisa Bristol. I found what they had to disclose about internet advertising very separate from the approaches I'd been looking at before in the previous months. They suggested a form of branding that I'd never heard of, self-branding. I had been blogging up until then on several sites and had seen articles in black and white by people on the same thought process. They all seemed very shallow, like someone had just copied and pasted information. Most had several similarities. Most had the common approach like all the rest. None of them discussed or trained on how to use branding. They just all made a point that it was something that we needed to do. It turned out to be the same situation as the duplication issue. No clear-cut instructions on how to get it done. As crucial as facts were, it reinforced my belief that there was in fact a way to be victorious. While searching for the appropriate opportunity for me, I met Kenneth and Lisa, and Kenneth started training me even though I was not on their team. I had never seen this before. Someone who answered my questions but gave them to me in a way I could understand. Even more odd, he offered me the coaching freely. He never even spoke of his business opportunity. Somewhat astonished, I was totally at a loss. After the fact, he explained how he had attracted me to his opportunity. It was wonderful. I'd just been through attraction marketing in real time. I'd just been through what I was looking for. I asked them if I could join their team and their opportunity. I asked them if I might sign up with their group and their business. Yes, the method did exist and it worked on myself. In addition to me being the one to ask to join them, they said that I could learn how to do this and they had a method in place that I could follow. So I've teamed up with Kenneth and Lisa Bristol in their primary opportunity because they're extremely successful web-based marketers. They live a life not many of us live. So to me, they are worthy of following. Welcome to MLMSuccessCoaches.com, dedicated coaching for your first-class future. If you believe, you can learn, you can practice, you can teach. Visit our website and meet Elizabeth Wesley today at www.mlmsuccesscoaches.com.